Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Denise. How was everybody's weekend? I mean, every day is kind of a weekend. Hi, Candela. Hi, everybody. Oh, we got lots of people here today, this evening. I think we already surpassed the amount of people that were live on Friday, I guess I was. Hi, Chris. Hi, Wilfredo. Amy, Dillies. I finally cut my hair. You're like way behind the game because I had this haircut before we even got quarantined. This is a quarantine haircut. It grows back though. I don't really care about hair that much. Hi, Julian. Hi, Isaiah. So what's new? Is everybody falling into the groove? Good evening, Emmanuel. Of our life at home. I still got a long time to be home. My fingers are crossed for May, personally. That's my personal thing, May. But that's like fingers crossed. The quarterly is taking me too long. Let's see why. Are you getting them all wrong? I don't use Google Classroom. Fish friends. I don't know what that means. My fish friends. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna change up the way I'm like assigning work and the way work is gonna go because I don't know, you guys are really disorganized, or a lot of you are very disorganized. I don't remember my password. I hope that, nope. Let's try this one. Nope. Try this one. I don't remember my password. I can't look at it. Being home is boring. Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking about doing from now on for all of the classes and assignments. So what I was doing is I was assigning work as per a calendar. So like Monday you should do this, Tuesday you should do that, Wednesday you should do this, and then I would have assignments, and then those assignments would have due dates. But then the problem was, and people were like, "Oh, I couldn't do it because of A or B," and everybody has an excuse. So then I'd have to go back and try to change the due dates, and it was becoming a real pain in the butt for me. So instead of having due dates on everything, I just basically put due dates for June, okay, like the furthest out. Instead of there now being a calendar like Monday you should do this, Tuesday, it's think of it more of like a to-do list where you just follow the list and then just make sure you get everything done. And that's how it's gonna go. Okay, so um, let me go to here. So just say you're in Algebra 2, right? If you go here, you have the calendar. And whether you're in Algebra 2 or Geometry, everybody has a calendar. Down here, you can see, okay, the last chapter we just did was Unit 12. So you had 12.1, 12.2, and so on and so forth. And, you know, originally I was like, all right, maybe everyone can do it during these days. Well, that went out the window pretty quickly. So I'll kind of not necessarily retype it. I'll just kind of write, get this done, watch the lesson, do the assignment. Watch the lesson, do this assignment, and these are the assignments that you have to get done. And then if you look, then you have here, okay, quarterly and 11. So Algebra 2, they had a quarterly to do. They were doing it over the weekend. It's not going to have a due date, but before you would go on to then, which is what I'm going to be starting videos on, kind of like trig stuff, Unit 11, 11.1, 11.2. You just try to follow the list. So you could see what we did do here is we have like free day, catch up on missing work. Okay, so just kind of follow this, and I'll just kind of retype it as more of like a checklist. Okay, so instead of just saying like, all right, this is due this day, make sure it gets done. Okay, to try to make it a little bit easier for you and a little bit easier for me, you can kind of just look at it in terms of this is what I have to get done, and then I'm going to, since I don't really have too much that I have to do in terms of videos for this week, I'm going to start putting grades into PowerSchool because people have been freaking out about there not being grades. So you'll be able to start seeing some of your grades that are going to go in there to start boosting the grades of the people that are doing work. I try to neaten up my YouTube channel here. Yes. Oh, look, me live now. So I see there's like, I can make playlists now. So you have all your Algebra 2 trigs will be in one folder, all your geos will be in another folder, all your algebras will be in another folder, so you can just click on there, and then whatever is on the to-do list of the video that you need to watch, you can just go ahead and watch that video. So that's where you'll find, obviously, all the videos. CI Math, again, that's where you're going to find all of your work. Yeah, I don't know if we're going back on the 15th, personally, but who knows. So if you're in algebra or you're in geometry, you're doing the quarterly. I don't know if anybody's asking me this. I don't know if they do or they don't. I'm not going to be I'm just putting in grades in PowerSchool for the people that are doing their work. Okay? So if people are not going to be doing their work, then their grades are going to just kind of stay there because there's nothing to put in. But people that are doing their work, I'm going to start putting grades in so that you can boost your grades. Okay? We might go back to school. Who knows? We might go back in June for a month. I don't know. Nobody knows the answer. Okay? And again, the way I'm going to be kind of looking at the Delta Math, I can kind of see assignments, and then I can kind of see who's doing what grades. Okay, so I want to make sure, I'm going to look at it and see, okay, did this person get it done? Did they try it? Putting in 100. Okay, I don't care how long it took you to get there. I just care that you were able to get there. And that, I'm, again, just kind of rewarding you for doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. Same thing. Again, it's in Delta Math. So remember the way Delta Math works. It depends. I can make it as many questions as I want, especially for a lot of the homeworks. I try to get you to get 5 correct. Now the way it works is the way it works for me and for you to have an idea is I give like 1 penalty, right? So your goal is to get 5 correct with only 1 penalty in that 5, right? So if you did 5 questions, got them all right, you're done. Say you got the first one wrong, then if you got the next 5 right, you're done. Okay, because again, there's 1 penalty. But the way it starts getting weird, okay, or say you got the first 3 right, and then you got 1 wrong, and then the next 2 right. So again, within 5, you only got 1 wrong. Okay? Delta Math is not hard. Watch the videos, take notes. Don't just watch the videos and then just try and go and do Delta Math. You have to still try to take the notes. You have to still try to do it. And Natalie, you haven't even asked 1 question, so you can't say anything's hard. Okay? Back to Delta Math stuff. But let's say you got the first 3 right, and then all of a sudden you got 2 wrong. It kind of starts the game all over again. Okay? It's just making sure that you can kind of master the subject. go back when you get something wrong. Go look at the examples that they give, because the next question, if it's going to be very similar. The part that a lot of you are missing is that you're just because you're home, you're just being lazy with a lot of the work, i.e., probably not copying a lot of it down, not going through it, not asking questions. Okay, so again, try again. People are texting me all day and all night too. Uh, people were texting me yesterday, during the day today. If you have questions, if you're doing something and you're not sure why you got something right or wrong or where something's coming from, take a picture, send it to me, and 90% of the time I'm going to get back to you pretty quick. Algebra, you guys have your work. You guys have all the videos up for the next week and change. Of course, it's easier learning at school because you're not surrounded by distractions. And here I am trying to make sure that you guys have all your videos. Now I'm going through making lists for all my kids to make sure all my kids get all their work done. I don't know what your other teachers are giving you. I'm just basically going through my day as if I was really in class that day and giving the work we would have done in that class that day. If you watch and take the notes of the videos, it takes about 20-25 minutes, but not 40 minutes. Okay, you guys have to really, if you want to start getting good at this, being home stuff, you have to start really kind of blocking out or scheduling your time as best you can and kind of turning off or getting stuff out of the way that usually distracts you. Why does what say 1 out of 2? Maria. Oh, I mean, I don't know. They pay. That's why I'm just taking due dates out so you guys can get it's technically Sunday. I'm not sure if this is considered a vlog or not. I'm basically done. I just wanted you to make sure that you understood the way everything's just going to kind of become a to-do list and that you're just going to kind of follow that to-do list. And I'll throw them on Google Classroom. I don't know. People seem to be obsessed with that for some reason. Oh, thank you. I don't really talk to any of the other teachers, so I have no idea what anybody else is doing. Alright. So, nobody really has any other questions or anything. Then, I wonder if I could do this to see the chat, if it's better. Nope, that's just me. Oh. That's weird. But this is less. So, no, you can't talk, man. Nobody really has any other. Can I do that? Feels pretty good. I don't have enough followers. I had a good showing in the beginning of my followers, and then all of a sudden I kind of died off. Although some people did comment, and they were very popular people. To explore the world, tell us something we don't know. I teach you math every day, and you don't know any of that, so that should count. I wonder, did it? Yeah, see, there's no delay on this. What if I hit play now? Oh, maybe I can get rid of this. pop out chat. That's something. I bet you I just messed this up. Did I just mess it up? Oh, I did.
Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Hannah.
I know
Hi,
I'm
Denise.
talking.